the Hollywood Bubbler, here reporting for the Hollywood Times. I'm here with Wyatt Flores, a phenomenal 21-year-old country music star here in Los Angeles, playing at the El Rey tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you know what? I've been listening to a lot of your music, and one thing that I gleaned from it, straight out the gate, was you are in your spirit.
Yes.
You're wise beyond your years.
I don't know about that, but I'm trying.
Tell us the story about how you've created all these wonderful, magical songs.
It all started with Traveling Kid, and I kind of wrote out my future, and I didn't realize it. And all these other songs just kind of came in from personal experience, and just had a lot of time to think about them.
Okay, so we're gonna go back to wrote out my future. So you are a manifestor.
Apparently, I didn't expect it to happen, but I wrote Traveling Kid in about 30 minutes, and it was right before I was ever going to play my first actual show getting paid. And now I'm living the actual dream.
I've got the chills. I just want to know more about your soul and your spirit.
I've always felt like it was pretty dark for the longest time, and I guess I've just been on a journey myself of just trying to do better and spread happiness, I guess, as best as possible, and just spread a message through the darkness and letting people know that just because you're going through the darkness does not mean you'll always be there, and there's always a happier message at the end.
Right, and that's something that I do too as a Hollywood Bubbler. I spread joy in the form of bubbles. Like that's my dharma, to spread joy, and it sounds like you just said the same thing. As your dharma, your purpose in life is to spread joy and bring peace to humanity through your songs.
I try.
From your songs, it sounds like you've been through a lot of heartbreaks. Or was this just one? Okay, a lot of heartbreaks.
I've been through a lot of heartbreaks, and then I started just breaking my own heart at some point.
Yeah, started putting the focus back on you, on yourself.
Yeah, and that's been a tough challenge, but it's only brought me more happiness, I guess, through the end of it, of just trying to do better for yourself, and not in a selfish way, but in a selfish way. It's just trying to do better and figure out who you are before you can love someone else, if that makes sense. Which we say it all the time, but really
you
gotta make sure that you're okay before you step into something else. And currently I can barely take care of myself, and couldn't even possibly fathom taking care of someone else.
Right. So what are you going to be manifesting next?
That's a tough one. After this album, which this album is all just the stories of where I was back then and up until this point. It's really just a lot of stories to just try and catch people up, because I view this album as being the introduction of who I am and what I'm going after and everything like that, and just the chase for greatness. And the next album, I feel like I'll have a deeper connection with a lot of other spiritual things, because it's tuning in more on life and death in general.
Wow. And how is this received by your fans? Because these are some high-level spiritual things that we're dealing with.
They're very open to it, and I'm very happy about it. And I've been lucky enough to have fan engagements where they'll tell me everything like I'm their friend, and that's an honor when someone can at least, cut off a piece of their heart and share it with you. Right there in the moment, never meeting you before. And I'm living for that.
I'm sure you've had people say, like, you've changed my life, or this really helped me through a dark time.
We've had thousands of messages. I've had people come up to me and share all sorts of stories, and that's really the only thing that makes it worthwhile.
That's amazing. Just raising the vibe of humanity one song at a time. I say I raise the vibe of humanity one bubble at a time. So I think we're just like, we're here for humanity.
Same reason.
Right? So tell us about where you're going next, so our fans can catch up with you.
Oh man, we're doing this West Coast tour, all with Charles Wesley Godwin. So we're here in LA tonight, and then I believe Sacramento the next day, or San Francisco. Am I even? Oh my gosh, Santa Cruz.
Okay.
We're going all over the place.
Going up north.
Yes, we are. Here, there, and gone is the new motto that we've created for the band.
I love that.
But yeah, we're excited. We're we're hoping to hit all the states by next year.
That's amazing. One last question.
All right.
What message do you want to leave with your fans? What's one thing that you really want to share with them?
Don't be afraid to be different. It's always been the biggest one for me. Is this world doesn't need normal. You got to be different. Second thing is, don't be afraid to talk to people about your feelings, and don't be afraid to express yourself the way that you need to.
I love that. Can I give you a hug?
Heck yeah. Come on.
Thank you.
Well, thank you.
I'm so happy for you. And I'm going to gift you
Oh my gosh.
my bubble gun.
What?
So use it during your concert or when you're dancing around. People love it.
This
It
thing's
really
freaking
does raise the
awesome.
vibe.
What? Well, thank you
So
very
nice
much.
to meet you.
You as well.
Thanks. All right, well, this is the Hollywood Bubbler signing off for the Hollywood Times with Wyatt Flores.
Thank you for having me.
Stay bubbly. What's your name?
I'm Bianca
Bianca. Where did you travel from?
from Oceanside, California.
Oh, wow, that's a long drive. Who are you here for?
For Wyatt Flores.
Oh, so you might be his biggest fan.
I hope so. I think so.
Okay, well, I've got a direct line to Wyatt, so what do you want to tell him?
Keep making music. I love it.
Oh my gosh, you guys, what a moving performance by Wyatt Flores. The whole audience was singing. I was standing next to his biggest fan, Bianca, and I set up a meet and greet for afterwards. I know she's gonna be like thrilled. So this is the Hollywood Bubbler signing off for the Hollywood Times. See you next time and stay bubbly.